Welcome everybody to the next masterclass here at Blueprint. My name is LEXNOS and today I will be teaching you all about the art of wall breaking. Super wall breakers are extremely important for lots of the attacks that you guys are used to doing. Most importantly for queen charge attacks and smash attacks. It's important to know exactly how wall breakers should be used, their AI, and so much more. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of example attacks, but most importantly we're going to be going over a lot of details about how wall breakers work, such as the wall breaker AI, how to do 3-layer wall breaks, talking about open corners in bases, talking about timing wall breakers. Alright, so here on this base I want to show you guys what I mean by wall breakers target buildings, not walls. Might have said it wrong in the last clip. But look at this compartment here on the upper side of the base. I'm going to start using my pin to help draw. All these defenses up here are inside the compartment. Now take note of the open corner. We will talk more about open corners very soon. But because of all these buildings in this compartment, normally we could get a wall breaker to say target this junction, or not junction, but this wall right here. Because the wall is more than 17 tiles in length, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But we'll just play this clip here. It's only a 5-second clip. With all the defenses in there, boom, I can get a wall breaker to target that wall. Easy. You understand that AI. But now let's look at this next replay where, oops, that's the wrong one. Where if I first get rid of all the defenses, let's say with some balloons, I'll fast forward, freeze, rage, whatever, get rid of all those defenses. Now there are 0 defenses in this compartment, but the walls are still all the same. We haven't touched any of the walls at all. But look what happens when we drop a wall breaker in the exact same spot. Where is it going to go? Ideally, it should still target this wall, but instead he says, nope, I'm going to go to the next compartment because there's no defenses in here. Same thing happens on the other side. All of a sudden he skips the upper compartment. So it's important to know that wall breakers target defenses, not necessarily walls. Now there are some exceptions to this rule, and I can show you on this base later here today, where you can get wall breakers to target a closed dead zone, such as this, as long as from where you drop the wall breaker, there are no closer closed compartments with buildings in them. For example, wall breakers would first want to open up this corner and this corner right here before they would ever target this dead zone. It can be tricky. Take note of this wall section up top, which is perfectly designed as only 16 wall tiles. 16 exactly, with an open wall segment here and an open wall segment over here. These openings, right? Now, some people might think if you drop a wall breaker right in the middle, you know, there's buildings behind the walls. Like I was saying earlier, wall breakers target buildings. But the thing is, this wall segment is less than 17 wall pieces long. So no matter how I drop the wall breakers, watch what they target. Look, he's going to open the wall. No, he's not because of the timing. But he was targeting this wall over here. And it doesn't matter where I drop them. I can try as much as I want. They're not ever going to target this wall. Now, he happened to die early and kind of helped bust open the corner, which we're going to talk about later as well. You can utilize that function, but you'll never ever get a wall breaker to target this wall because the segment is less than 17 tiles long. Interesting. But like most things in this game, which is kind of annoying, there are a few exceptions. Alright, so now let's talk about the open corners and why they're so popular on all these bases that you're seeing. And honestly, they've been popular for like over 2 years now, so if you haven't hopped on the open corner hype, you probably should. I'll just show you any of my bases. We can show you that one that we did earlier with the 16 walls here. I'll go scout view, photo mode. So the reason why people do these open corners is to, or I'm drawing on the wrong screen again. These open corners, like here, is specifically to force wall breakers to not target where you want to break. So because you can never break here like you could if these walls were closed, you would be able to break basically anywhere you want if the walls were closed, and it would make it to where you as the attacker could control exactly where your queen goes inside or exactly where your sneaky goblins go inside if you're trying to sneaky goblin in town hall. But when a base builder uses these open corners like this, you know, like I showed you earlier, it forces it to where wall breakers will not target this wall. So the only way you can get goblins into this town hall, or you can get your queen into this town hall, is one of two options. You go in here or you go in here. And as a base builder, that gives you so many extra things you can do with traps. You know, if you know the goblins have to come in from the corner, you can stack traps or whatever. You can stack tornado traps. You can do whatever needs to be done. Or you can just use buildings. You can use Teslas on the outside to try and make it, you know, say you had a bunch of Teslas here and the attacker was using their queen and trying to get her to go in the corner for the town hall, but they didn't plan properly for these Teslas. Now all of a sudden the queen's going to go shopping, she's going to go down, she's going to skip the town hall. When if these walls were closed, the attacker could have just sent a wall breaker to whichever spot he wanted and the queen would have gone right in, got the town hall. That's why the open corners are so common as a base builder. Queen is in 3 balloons, because why not? I probably could get away with that cannon funnel cheaper somehow, but I'm not even going to worry about it. Healers on the queen. Flame Flinger is in. Down goes that wizard tower. Now we're just being mindful of when we need this first rage spell. I'm going to use the CC rage first this time. Drop it. Need the headhunter to help fight the king. I'm gonna go ahead and use this wizard. Now I'm trying to think about when's actually the best timing to deploy my king. I want to do it slightly delayed this time, see if we can get queen to fight these CC troops first. I'm gonna go ahead and get him in. Here come the CC troops. Headhunter might do double damage in that rage, which is actually kind of scary. Now notice how the Flame Flinger already busted open some walls here, so I gotta be careful with this next wall breaker. I'm actually just gonna go for this left junction and just utilize that left junction. So I'm just gonna do this with 2 wall breakers. I think that's all we need. Hello, tornado trap. Now this time, I don't want to let my queen die through ability like we did last time. Nice Coco Loon. Pulled a bunch of traps here. So let's go with the invis. Scattershot goes down. Clutch. We still got some free spells to use. All these walls are open. Eagle Artillery is going to be a little mean. Oh well. Do I need to freeze the enemy champion here? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Rage and freeze at the same time. Is queen going to be okay? She goes to ability? No, she doesn't. Look at that. She gets the upper inferno, so I'm actually going to Lalo from this side. Remember I said whichever side of the inferno queen gets, that's the side I want to Lalo from. Just personal preference. Now I am going to pop this warden ability. Like that. Boom. I might have started this Lalo a little late. Just gonna start spamming everything in, see if we don't time fail. We have the Royal Champion ability. It's overkill, but we might time fail. I have the Royal Champ ability. I'm trying to save it as long as I can. Boom. Pop it there. Do we get it? Do we get it? Do we get it? Yes! 1 second to spare, maybe half a second to spare. It works out. It's been very valuable that you learned a lot of information about your wall breakers, and it's going to help your queen charge attacks. It's going to help your smash attacks. Go out there, crush some bases. Let me know what you guys thought about this masterclass. Don't be afraid to send me a DM and be like, hey Lex, cool masterclass. I enjoyed it. It'll make my day. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.